Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. And Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Pass to Irving. Nets passing it around. Stolen by Okoro. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Brooklyn on defense. Garland the pass to Okoro. The dish now to Nance. Clock at 6. Sexton against Jordan.
Well, DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest. Nicely done.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And here is Garland, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Sexton. The rebound by Harden. In the corner, Irving with it. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 5 now.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Passes it to Nance. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
And the jam by Harden.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 8 points for Drummond.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Feeds it to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now, here's Sexton. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Green comes in for Kevin Durant, and Luwawu subbed in for Joe Harris. Then for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen comes in for Drummond, and it's Taurean Prince in for Okoro. That free throw good from Nance.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Sexton the pass to Prince. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint, here's Luwawu, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Sexton, following the bucket by the Nets. Prince misses. Here's Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Garland, the pass to Sexton. And Nance slams it in.
The very definition of a high flyer, Larry Nance, my goodness.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Harden, and Harden hit the stop.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Windler. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Osman once again off the mark by Cleveland. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And that one's good, Shamet.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. The pass to McGee. Here's Windler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That one misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Prince, right side. Pass to Windler. McGee up top. Back to Osman. Allen, right side. Second chance shot. And McGee kicks to Osman. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. Here's Allen. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Shamet on the wing. Brown outside. Passes it to Green. Here's Luwawu. Over Prince. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay with situations just like that one.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. Joe Harris is out there with Green, and it's Durant. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Brown in at the point guard position. Here's Shamet. The kick out to Brown. And here's Harris from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Okoro with it. He's picked up by KD. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
James Harden, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. Now, here is Harden. Guarded close. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
To the middle. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Harden the pass to Brown. Takes the 3. The putback, and staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got his first basket.
Well, Joe Harris known as a shooter, but make no mistake, this guy will mix it up on the glass. Great offensive rebound right there.
Pass to Drummond. Now the pass to Windler. The tray hits it from three-point range. Windler's got 5.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Basket counts, and the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Now the feed to Drummond. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Durant's checked in for Green, and it's Iman Shumpert in for Landry Shamet. Nets leading by 3. Durant way outside. But they'll get another chance. Brown kicks to Durant. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Fires for 3. Tips it, and it's Brown on the follow. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Here's Garland. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
And he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Shumpert. Now Harden. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Shumpert. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Okoro. Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Garland. Nance, no good. It's stolen by Nance. Kicks it out to Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
And that one falls for Prince. And Brooklyn making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And then Durant with the dunk.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
At the elbow, it's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. KD finds Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Shumpert. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 11.
Boy, and Shumpert looking very comfortable knocking down shots from beyond the arc, just like he did there.
Irving against Sexton. And Irving comes to help. To the inside, Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Durant, the pass to Irving. Durant dishes to Jordan. Here's Irving. Nails the baby hook. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Prince, the pass to Drummond. Here's the floater. That one's not going to go. Good D by Irving. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, it'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Allen.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Hey, man, the Beer's doing his thing again, guys. One of the best scorers in NBA history. Look, he has so many different moves. Just step back right here. Look at this. Wow, he's built to carry the load offensively.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on.
And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Nance, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Irving looking over the floor. Jordan kicks to Harden. Back to Jordan. Outside for KD. Way on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Shumpert is checked in for the Nets. Garland with it. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Great communication on the alley-oop.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick-and-roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Harden draws the double. Pass to Durant. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And good that time. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Count that bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Drummond. Count it. Drummond's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the basket is good. And the Nets lead by 4.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Stolen by Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Okoro with it. KD's on him. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. It's not going to go for him.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. For the finish, and Harden with the stuff.
Boy, and when Shumpert gets a swipe like that, it's so hard to change directions and run him down in transition.
The Cavaliers trail by 12.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jeff Green is checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Landry Shamit's checked in for James Harden. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Allen. Pass to Windler. Here's Osman. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good. Osman's got 5.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Now here's Irving. And that one is off. Here's Osman. He's got 7, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And the Nets miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McGee inside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And that one drops for him. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. They double him with Irving. Nobody near Allen. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Down low, they kick it out to Green. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. McGee with the block. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Osman, and he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Outside Irving. Just 3 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Green, and it's Jordan in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Irving with the steal. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
A different look now for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's a Okoro in for Prince. Free throw drops for Harden. Cavaliers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Garland the pass to Sexton. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Sexton finds Drummond. Count that one. Drummond's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Harden's shot is good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Harden draws the double, hit his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Brownie's checked in for Irving. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. A nice shot by KD.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Nance outside. Back to Sexton. Nets leading by 16. It's Harden with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 39.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there, and then slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And here's KD for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
Jordan finds Durant. Harden draws the double. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Basket good. 6 points for Colin Sexton.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Outside Durant. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Nets leading by 19. Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 43 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And stolen by Irving. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
Free throw drops for Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
The wide open look here for Garland. Misses off the left iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it's good, 2 points.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Garland dishes to Drummond. They need this. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Harden. Puts the move on. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Is on Colin Sexton.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Pell's checked in. And it's Shumpert in there for Harris. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And there's the pass to Bolden. Sexton attacking. And the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
And Harden with the stuff.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
For Cleveland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Shumpert. Back to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden draws the double. Pass to Chiozza. From the arc. And that one's good, Shumpert.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Dotson. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Bolden. Just 3 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Sexton, no good. Shamet finds Durant. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Windler. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Left side, KD. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. Congrats on the win. What's your team's mindset right now in terms of approach?
Our consistency and our attention to detail. We're a young team, but we got to focus on the small things. Our hard work is going to be enough as well.
Great effort tonight, James. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone. And through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn, our setting tonight. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight. And before we get going,
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Thompson is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pup last year, and deservedly so.
but Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Brown outside. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Bucket is good. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Brown finds Walker. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
And Thompson slams it home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And on the way from Irving for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brown wide open. He fires. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Brown's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Harris. And Brown throws it down hard.
Man, how about the cool, composed attitude of Jaylen Brown in these spots? I mean, rising up and knocking it down with the shot clock up against him, that's pretty good.
Irving dishes to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And here's KD for 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Brown missing. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. Landry Shamet's checked in for James Harden. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. Shemi Ojeley's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Teague for Kemba Walker. Passes to Luwawu. Back to Durant from deep three-point range. And the Nets another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Celtics trailed by 5. Teague kicks to Williams. Pass to Ojeley. Brown outside. Teague up top, guarded by Green. He gets that one.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Brooklyn leading by 3. The 3 from KD. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And that will definitely get some heads turning. I mean, great slam there from Teague, who rarely dunks.
Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass. KD's got 7.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
There's Brown with the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And it's a tie ball game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Brown the pass to KD. Over Williams. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
And they double up Brown. Ogilvy passes to Williams. Brown outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by KD. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 16 seconds left in the first. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. That's tipped. Shamet with the steal. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Nets up 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Ogilvy goes up again. He gets it in there. Ogilvy's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt, has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's Harden with the drive. Brown kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. In the corner, Harden over Teague. Rebound, Boston.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Yes, that goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 4. Irving from long range. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Jeff Green on the wing. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 5.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Teague against Harden. Teague the pass to Walker. Tice trying to break free. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard will be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
He was all alone on that one. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. The Nets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Thompson passes to Tatum. Green against Teague. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. 6-point game. Out to Harris. Shoots the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. So for the Nets, Durant comes in for Green, and Landry Shamet subbed in for James Harden. Durant for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Walker the pass to Thompson, and it's in there.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Walker the pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And then for Boston, Shemi Ojeley's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Brown in for Jeff Teague. That's good from Kemba Walker. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Tatum. KD's shot is off. Boston leading by 7. Here's Brown. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown. To the paint, here's Shumpert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Ojeleye passes to Williams. Over Jordan. And it's Boston with another.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Walker surveying the floor. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Nets trailed by 10. Now here's Jordan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Durant from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
Kevin, thank you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nets trailed by 10. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot.
Shooting for Brooklyn, James Harden. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Tatum dishes to Thompson. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
It's Harden with the drive. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 15.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Green. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
Celtics leading by 10. And here's Brown outside. Here's Tice. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Harris. It's Durant on the wing. Beyond the arc. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Teague's checked in for Kemba Walker. Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. Durant drawing the double team. to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. That's good on the jump shot. KD's got 7 points for the quarter.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Teague the pass to Thompson. Brown inside, guarded by Harden. Brown, good.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
And the shot is good. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Teague the pass to Tice. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Rebounded by the Nets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside for KD. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. And Shemi Ojeley's subbed in for Daniel Tice. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Tatum doesn't just make J's now. He's a complete offensive player, a lethal scorer.
On the wing, Harden. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Teague with a clean look. Great positioning on the putback. Ojeley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
And it's Brown missing. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Celtics leading by 9. Teague feeling it out a bit. Ojeley. That shot, no good. Good D by Harden. The Nets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's KD. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. The net shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Boston leading by 11. Outside, Walker. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And taken away by Brown. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. He kicks it to Williams. Walker against Irving. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Joe Harris is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Harris. It's rebounded by Tice.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Out of bounds, Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Brooklyn making some changes. Durant's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's Harden in for Landry Shamet. Boston also with the sub. Thompson's checked in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And finished off by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
It's Harden with the drive. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Ojale. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one drops. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Irving. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Shumpert against Walker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant down low. Off with the layup.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Harris from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
No problems knocking that one down. Ojale's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
KD dishes to Jordan. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jordan. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Goes up off the inbound, and Walker with the layup. And that's now 17 points for Walker.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here is Durant. There's the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Walker kicks to Tice. Thompson outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. The kick out to Walker. The three. Again, the miss by Walker. Nets trailed by 17. And Harden with the stop.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Outside, Walker. The kick out to Tatum. And here's Tice. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Inside. Harris, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Back to Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Walker's got 10 points here in the second half. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Pell's checked in. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in for Harris.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Durant. Here's Luwawu. The rebound by the Celtics. Tipped away. Here's Nesmith. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Boston's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The pass to Luwawu. Over Nesmith. Outside jumper. Pell, the pass to Green. And again, no good by Brooklyn. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Fall. Here's Edwards. Green with the block. Here's Pell, guarded by Green. And it's Pell missing. Edwards with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan.